But what are you doing with the iron?
I'm not done. Like, I literally just put.
But like, what is this? Like, is this like a whole ball spot?
No.
Hey guys, so before he installed the wig, he went and sewed down the cap so that he could cut off the excess so that it would be more comfortable. But here we go.
Are you going to iron my hair? Kaseam, what you got to iron? What you got to
Because
iron?
I miscalculated this section. I don't want to rip your edges out. This is not just hair styling. I'm a hair care taker.
But what are you doing with the iron? When you pull an iron out and put it to somebody's head, they always gonna ask questions. They should ask questions, okay? You can't be mad at me for asking the question.
And you can't be mad at me for answering it. I sprayed it. That's what I got it for. Some barbershop videos when the boys about to get the their little piece on top and they shave it down. Literally what you look like.
That's what I'm giving.
I need to figure out. I'm about to grab the wig.
Wait, is it giving America's Next Top Model? Freshly shaved after a makeover?
No, but I'm just trying to like adjust to see like if I still gotta like fix the top and stuff like that, so normally worry about that, but
okay.
And like bumping and stuff, but I'm just like measuring it just to see how like it fit. I'm gonna like adjust the stress and stuff just a little bit, so I'm just gonna take
what this part, yeah, because I was about to say this part is a little bit wide.
I mean, it's not too bad, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna just take the Kiss Colors quick cover root touch up.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust you.
Calm down, girl. That's what you paid me for. I'm gonna carry it. What are you saying? You, like, I told you get HD.
Is this like, wait, is this all the bundles that I gave you though?
You told me to give you a bob, so that's what I gave you. I fit however many bundles I can.
You know when Zendaya had it, like, at the Met Gala? I don't know. Can I?
First of all, this is straight out the, like, off the mannequin heat. I bleached the knots, it did what it did. Like I told you to get HD, that's not my fault.
But this isn't like $400 of like hair, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, not even for the video, but like.
I told you I'm not done, like I literally just put.
But like, what is this? Like, is this like a whole ball spot?
No. Kind of like, if I really styled this, it could low-key be a carry, bro, Rachel. Like no, like how you said, not for the cameras, like.
Calling you bald?
No, Rachel.
It's giving Lord Farquaad. It's giving.
No, real rap. Like all jokes to the left. I wouldn't even go. Like if you put some beach clothes in this.
So they calling you.
This
bald?
not sexy. Are you, Rachel? Give me this.
You know that I'm known for the ball. Here's the thing. I don't care if I'm giving Steve Harvey Mr. Potato Head. I'm still gonna do what I have to do.
And you still gonna eat the girls up.
I'm getting the job done.
Right.
So welcome to Rachforreal. Welcome to Rachforreal. This is the realest it's ever gonna get.
The realest it's ever.
I've given you guys everything. I showed you my room, and now I'm showing you my bald head. So y'all better subscribe. Like y'all better subscribe. At this point,
like what else do y'all want from her?
We're friends.
You come here every week. Why does she have to keep on asking y'all for the same stuff over and over again if y'all show up anyway?
Shut up.
Y'all don't even have to have the notification bell on. It's in your head. So why not just subscribe and make it a little easier? Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's you, Chris Abraham. So, guys, I have a very, very special guest with me today. And it's Kaseam.
Nice to meet you.
Anybody who knows Kaseam is really excited right now because they know he's a clown. Like, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be hilarious. It doesn't matter what we do. We could be chopping vegetables and it's gonna be hilarious. Because this man is a natural comedian, but he also has many other talents. You better tell him. You better tell him. And you better say all of them.
For real, I love beauty. So, like, when it comes to that, I really do feel like I'm a jack of all trades. When it comes to designing, styling, garment construction, wigs, makeup. I really ain't getting into makeup too much yet, but my hand's still there, so don't play with me.
Hand is sturdy.
You can still book me for anything beauty.
Hand is sturdy.
I even get in a nail lab, start messing with the acrylics.
No, for real.
I don't care.
You saw how I did.
You know, you really did.
And I'm an amateur. Kaseam made me a beautiful wig. That wig that you saw in this kit is not the wig, okay? It is not the wig.
Y'all shady for even thinking that.
It is not the wig.
Do I look like I put like something like that on somebody's head?
Oh my gosh, that was not the wig. That was a key, because at the end of the day, guys, we're here to entertain you. We're here to keep you entertained. So I hope you enjoyed it. But now we're going to get into the real nitty gritty of everything. As y'all can see, I'm looking like Stephen the Harvey. And that's because my wig is about to be laid by
From
the
Steve
best.
DeLory.
Look, it's about to be laid by
From
the
Steve
best.
DeLory.
From Steve DeLory.
Carry it for me, ma.
Her. My wig is about to be laid by the best. And the point of this video is to promote my friend, because my friend's hand is sturdy. Like, I'm really trying to tell y'all, he showed me the wig today and I got emotional. It's so beautiful. And he's gonna show you guys. He just had to get it right. What?
Yeah. And I ain't even done the edges yet for real. Yeah.
Wait, because I thought this was about to, like, I was joking at first, but
Yeah.
yeah, I might have ran that.
You might have been able to get
A slight jump.
like
I might have
us.
ran that.
You're so pretty.
Check me out.
No, with the lashes. So I'm gonna give y'all a little specs of the wig before I actually put it on her head, show you what it look like. Watch this stuff. So this is 4 bundles in a closure.
I basically told him, I was like, has this gotten normal to y'all yet? Like, have y'all adjusted to this? Because I know it's a lot. But I basically came to him and I was like, I want an orange wig. I want to be a ginger. And then I was like, orange, but not too orange. And I was like, oh, maybe like brown would be nice. Because he was telling me I might not want a flat color. So I'm like, okay, maybe I could do some brown. I don't know why I wasn't thinking big picture, but thank God that he was thinking big picture. He got me like, basically, let me tell you the process, because you guys are going to want to get a wig from him. I got the bundles and the closure, right? That's what I got. Closure, not frontal. Because I didn't even know. I don't even speak wig talk. So basically, I got a 4x4 closure, and he gave me back this really full wig, and it has like, what is it? It got weight to it.
Oh, wait.
It has weight to it. Like, the wig actually feels like so heavy. It feels like it's actually like so full, and I just love it. So he showed it to me today, and it was exactly what I wanted, but I came to him with very vague directions.
Very vague. She sent me a picture of a girl in the sunlight saying, I want this orange, and not too much.
I sent him like 4 different colors, and he came back with the best product. And on top of that, watching the process was amazing. So I want you to like describe the process so that people really know everything you really had to do to get this wig done.
So while I was at home, that's when I did the construction of the wig. You know, just in like any other like wig construction, nothing too crazy. But I think she's more so talking about like referring to like the color.
He bleached it. He didn't dye it. Like he didn't take orange dye. He bleached it from, what was it?
It was black.
It was black. He bleached it from black to this color.
Yeah. So
the finesse.
I did finesse
the
this.
finesse that it takes to do that.
If you want your end result to be orange, but you don't want it super duper like brassy, so you're not at the mercy of whatever bleach you use, I would suggest that you put a little bit of purple shampoo into your like bleach mixture so it tones the hair slightly while it's actually lifting it. Because if you go out like off rip and just get like a blue powder or like one of those type that like people use highlights for, you're gonna end up with a blonde wig, not a orangey type of like ordeal.
Right,
so
right.
After you bleach the whole thing, that's when you're just going with your detail work. Yeah. I added low lights.
I just love the attention to detail, and so guys, don't do it at home. Get him to do it, because I'm telling you, the finesse that it takes and what I watched him do today, and then what he did at home, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. If I did that, I would have like, you know when people have blonde and this black roots and it's just like really
it's like
harsh?
Yeah.
That's what I would have. The fact that you did all this and did not dye it is incredible to me.
Yeah, no, because then if you dyed it orange, one, you would get a harsh color, and two, you would deal with a lot of bleeding. Yeah. Probably wouldn't, like, it probably wouldn't just be what you wanted it to be. You want to work with, like, tones. I think that's really the key with, like, hair colors, especially, like, anything that requires bleach. Yeah. Any highlighting type of lightning thing, you really have to start to, like, learn the tones of the hair and how to, like, maneuver around, like, different tones.
It's amazing.
What I did was I put the Ruby Kisses color on the lace as well as the cap. You want to stack it until like you start to really see that color peek through that part. Like pack that one. Like y'all seen me back there. I kept on digging in that. That was a new package and it's probably down to the Rachforreal. But So I did that so like the scalp can like match. You can put your head down, boom. And this is not an HD lace, but I'm the type of person, I'm gonna work with whatever I have. So I'm trying to give y'all the best tips because not everybody trying. First of all, there is a shortage in HD laces, which is why they're super
I couldn't
expensive.
find one, yeah.
You couldn't find one, and then when you do find them, they're $250. I try to like learn how to work with all types of laces and stuff like that. So what I learned with like a regular standard lace is that you gotta get that color to match, and that's how you want to really like carry it. So I just put the wig on just to see like how it's like placed because I want to see where I'm gonna put my glue at. Like we're about to glue it down at this point. So
I'm so excited.
All right.
Why is it so hard to accept my
So basically, you want the edges of your cap to be very like, you don't want them balled up. I did a pretty good job, but if your cap is like very ruffled up, you want to like smooth that down as you're doing it because that really does make a difference. The trick is like thin layers, a lot of layers, and also you want like, I treat the cap as my mid base. So like, I just made that up. Not made that up, but like, it's like, I put half the glue on the cap and then half on her skin. And then I do it like that because it will not stick if you have it completely on the cap. Like, it literally needs that skin to, like, latch onto. And she already, off camera, we wiped her hair with alcohol and stuff like that, her hairline. So, but you definitely want to make sure that there's no oils or anything on your hair. Right. When you're doing this, because, again, it won't, like, fully do what it got to do. Like,
does it need to be blow dried or is it just like gonna naturally dry?
It's gonna naturally dry because as you're seeing, like as I'm doing this, some parts are turning clear.
Yeah.
You want it to turn clear, but not all the way clear, or it's not going to. Let me do what I gotta do.
We was talking about I Am Athlete before, but it's so good, and they getting promo from me. Like I'm really about to promote them because I love it. But I just love how careful they are to like let themselves be vulnerable and like they make sure of it. Like Brandon will like tell you, bro, no, like talk about it. Don't be ashamed of crying. Don't be trying to hide your tears. Like if you cry, we all cry and stuff like that. I love that. Like
because it's vulnerability that you don't usually get to see on like from certain people. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
the truth is a lot of people think vulnerability is weakness. And I think that's what stops people from so many things. They don't realize even starting a YouTube channel, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be able to say, I'm okay with having 15 views. I'm okay with having 30 views. That's a vulnerable thing because everybody can see your progress. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if you're not comfortable with vulnerability, you're going to stop yourself from reaching so many peaks because it's just like you're scared to fail. You're scared to tell people like, I'm sorry, I messed up an order or I messed up this information or you're so scared to fail because you think I need to look strong, like nothing is going wrong. Right. But that's why on my channel, I try to be real because it's like, I want people to know, no, I messed up. Like I have a very vulnerable channel because it's like people may see me on Instagram and just think, oh, she's pretty, she's this or whatever, and she has it all together. Oh heck no, honey. I promise you when I just thought about it, I was like, I'm probably worse than you.
I'm probably a little worse.
I'm probably a little worse because it's just like I overthink, I do all of those things. So I just love the vulnerability because they really helping people. They helping a lot of athletes by saying, I wasn't a first round draft pick. I wasn't.
Yo, we really watched the same shit.
Yo, like
I was just watching the episode. I dropped it when it dropped 3 hours. Yes. I was like, okay, 3 hours in the episode.
Yes, the one with Stephon Diggs. That's what his name is.
That man.
That man.
Ooh.
That man fine.
God.
That man is fine. Stephon
His
Diggs.
name Steph is fine.
I can dig it. Let me tell you.
Steph is fine. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you. I was watching the episode. I said, camera 2, please. That's hold. Yeah. That's hold right there.
You feel it?
That's holding.
You feel it?
That feel like it's a black woman holding just with a grip. Just like, she like, since I got you.
I always tend to do like a rough draft and like a final copy, like when I'm like, you know, doing my front tools and my like clothes and stuff like that. So this is my rough draft over here, trying to like work around like the just challenges of like, you know, lace in general. So yeah, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I did on that side and match it to this side.
Period.
Right now what I'm gonna do is always start off with hot combing your hair backwards. I'm not trying to burn my client's finger. So you want to be very, very careful, but you do want to put some pressure on that head. If it's not flat, it's not giving. I mean pressure.
That's the tweet. If it's not flat, it's not giving.
If it's not flat, it's not giving. Sorry, but she has to be flat. She has to be able to tuck behind her. You mean even if it's a closure, I don't care. It's no excuses.
Yes.
What are you saying?
You about to get frontal vibes from a closure.
Literally about to give, and the smallest closure at that. Y'all be swearing girls need to.
I didn't even know the difference between a closure and a frontal.
It's like 5x5, 4x4, all this other stuff. It's just different parting spaces.
Yeah, because the frontal is like, I saw a 13x4, so I'm guessing that goes back 4 inches and across 13.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's why it's a frontal, because it covered all.
It covered the whole front. The closure just closes where, you know how like you get a sew in and it be like that tight?
Yes.
That's how you have to close it like with invisible parts and shit like that.
Yes.
So yeah, I just hot comb that back a little bit. Now I'm just gonna pluck it slightly.
Yeah.
Just so we can, get that look. When you have any type of anything that's 4 inches and doesn't have that 2 inches of parting space, you do not want to do too much when it comes to plucking, because the more that you pull this back, the shorter your part is going to get.
Yeah.
So try to get that pluck look while keeping it as close to the front as possible.
Hey guys, so right now he's plucking, but I wanted to speed up because I don't want y'all to be here for a whole hour. But basically the whole thing to remember is just pluck, but don't over pluck, because you want to give scalp, but not scalp. Okay?
I'm gonna just start off by taking like a thin section and hot combing it down. Basically, the thinner and the shorter your hairs, your baby hairs, the more natural they look. The method that I like to use to prevent burning people is I don't use the comb more so. I use the back of this to like mink and go like that on like where the edges is. So like it comes down and it lays naturally like that. You see?
Oh, that's really smart.
Yeah.
That's actually really
people
smart.
be trying to get like the comb and like trying to go all the way down to the back too, and that's how you burn people. Like just flip your comb and just glide it like a boat. So
we're helping so many people.
There you go.
I'm scared of this thing.
Please do not big one.
No, because I really don't like this thing. Like, this is trauma right now. It's very much making me think of really dark memories. But mine, it wasn't this nice. We had a joint that you put on the stove. And it was just not, it wasn't cute. It never was cute when this came out. Nobody was friends when this came out.
Y'all all had burnt ears at Easter.
Yo, burnt ears at Easter. That's
burnt ears and pigtails.
Let's just call that, like, that's the tweet. Burnt ears at Easter, because we all have had a burnt ear.
All of it.
And then the edges, and it wasn't even the style we wanted because it was bumped, and it was bumped. So it's like I went through all this for what? Look at my wispy edges. Look how he got me wispy out here like a fairy. Tell them why you curl the edges, because you told me, but tell them.
Because like y'all, like we always swoop, and like that's not too big of an issue, but like when you're trying to like merge the hairs into the other ones, that's what really like set it apart and make it look natural, because like this is an S shape, so when I try to swoop it, it's going to naturally fall back into the hair.
It's the attention to detail for me.
Yeah, just make it a little shorter, curly, and then we're going to get into the nitty gritty.
Perfect.
Clip. Put some mousse and then a little bit of got to be, wrapped it while I was working on the back of her curls, and I combed out that curl. I'm going to show y'all this one.
Combed it out, and
it gives you a very like soft look. It's like a transformation, like for real. So it may like look like it hurts, but it's fine. Your client will be all right.
Yeah, I'm good. It does not hurt.
But you do have to like, break up the like curls. Make sure they're, not curls, the edges. Make sure they're not on your like scalp glued down. You know what I'm saying? And this is no product on it after, you know what I'm trying to say? And you could just go to sleep, go about your day, and this is what you call a soft edge look. And since they're soft,
it's
you
the
can
way
like
you
play
eat
with
that
it.
up. You're a professional hairstylist.
You can play with it.
Say it with me. I'm a professional hairstylist. Please say it. You eat that right up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go and
and we got curls under here, so the curls almost done, and then we're gonna come back.
Like corner, and then use your hot comb to like turn inwards a little bit, and then like let go. Who child? And that's how you really do it.
Mary had a little lamb.
And then we're gonna put that curl in there, and it's done.
His fleece was
you
wet.
You have this type ordeal going on here. Turn your head. You see how like your curl is gonna sit like a step. I will put layers in here. I forgot to tell you. I just put layers up on the front, but like I said, just very tight movie star type hair, like celebrity, just it gives.
I
So
love to see it.
y'all will get an understanding of how the full look will, you know, come together. But that's what the purpose of the layers in the front are for. Because if it was a long bundle, you'll never be able to achieve that.
Hello. When I share about my dad and I share about like my depression, I share about different things.
Right.
It's not to be like, oh, pity me, poor me, like this is the sad life I had. It's just to be like, you could come from that, but that doesn't have to be you.
Right.
Like the circumstances that you were born in
It's not
doesn't decide who you are, because all that, oh, Rachel, you're so honest, you're so this and that or whatever. It had to build, like it came from like being ashamed, like me being honest came from me being ashamed, me having to hide in school, like I don't want anybody to see that, like, you know, I just came out of this car, like my mom just dropped me off and I just like I look a mess, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just like I didn't want people to see me at the thrift store, but now it's like thrift store haul, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's just what I want to convey with the channel. I hope that people get that when they see it. So we about to take him down, and he's gonna show you guys how all the curls came out. We are at the home stretch, the final part.
See that dimension, that color, girl?
Look at
stop playing with her.
Look at the spring. Look at the spring.
She's shiny. She's healthy. She's soft.
She's healthy. She's happy.
She's happy.
Maybe it's Maybelline. I'm just playing it down. That's all that always comes to my mind. No, but she's so shiny. I'm done with you. You are so talented. Guys, please book him. Like, I'm gonna leave his Instagram. He's starting a hair page like tonight. And so I am going to tell you guys all the information that you need to book him, because we have a professional hairstylist in Philly that you know you can rely on, that always brings results, and he is right here. No words. There's no words to be said. Okay. So we're gonna give.
And this is before the comb out. I just let him straight down.
We're gonna give. He literally just like took them out, and they're already in information. Their information.
I'm scared to like do what I gotta do.
Listen,
I'm gonna just
do what you gotta do.
My name is Gochi.
It's the happiness for me. I just got genuinely happy as soon as these curls came out.
I know, that's how you feel.
So everybody's like, probably like, why should you keep doing that? It's 'cause I can't see through this thing. If that would have fell on my leg, that'd be real traumatic. I'm done. We're done. Can we wrap?
Rachel, no, you really
Let's hang it up.
ate that. Like, I wouldn't even hold. Let's hang it up.
Let's hang it up.
I think it's time.
I think it's time.
I think it's time to hang it up. Can you just give him a little... Please. Not the time.
So they call you Bob. It's giving so much volume.
It's just giving beautiful grown women.
I'm done. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, you carried that. No.
Good night.
Wait, can you please, while you fresh, get that one picture?
But I have to remake my favorite video.
What?
It's the one where she go. It's over for you.
It's over for you. You're dead. You're done.